Welcome. Today you're about to be taking an equivalence quiz, so this is just a review to get you prepared for it. So in here, how do you know that 120% is equivalent to 120 hundredth or 1 and 20 hundredth? Well, first of all, what is percent? Percent is anything per 100. Cents mean per 100. Oh, so there it is. And how many hundreds go into 120? One time. So if I divide 120, divide by 100, it goes in one time. You have 20 left over. So that's where you get 1 and 20 hundredths. And how do you say that as a decimal? 1 and 20 hundredths. Could we simplify 120 over 100? Yes, we can. What about dividing by 10? That would be 12, 10. What about dividing by 2 and you get 6/5? Is 6/5 the same thing as 120%? Yes, it is. How do you build 5 to 100? Times 20 times 20, you get 120 hundredth, which is 120%. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a birthday cake. So you start with one whole. One whole is the holding. So what percent would that be? 100%. Can you name a percent that's a little lower than that? I'll try 90%. How would you write that as a fraction? 90 hundredths, and the decimal will be 90 hundredths. What another one? What about 85%? That would be 85 hundredths, 85 hundredths. What about 63%? Well, what would be 6300? 6300, 63%. Do you know another one? What about 50%? That would be 50 hundred. But do you know what that simplify actually? 1/2, so 50 hundredths. What about 40%? That would be 40 hundredths, or the decimal 40 hundred. But can you simplify this fraction? I could divide both of them by 10. That would be 4/10. I could divide by 2, 2/5. You know what? I should have divided by 20. And the last one, I'll make it 25%. That'd be 2500. The decimal 2500. Do you know what fraction that simplifies to? 1/4. So now that you practice writing fractions, decimal, percent, let's answer some questions. In a class of 25 students, 9 students believe that Mr. Joe will one day quit his teaching job for Lucy Liu. And yes, I am just waiting, guys. So complete the table. So 9 out of 25 believe I will be quitting my job one day. Can you write that as a decimal and a percent? So how do you build this to a hundredths place? The relationship is times 4, so a scale factor. So it's 36 hundredths. So the decimal is 36 hundredths. So what percent would that be? A percent is anything per 100. So what number do you see per 100? 36%. Believe this is, hey, a little less than half. I'll give it. And you're at Katie Mills Mall. You're looking for a Thanksgiving outfit. The sign above the clearance rack says, take 20% off. Complete the table. So how would you write 20% as a fraction? Well, 20 per 100. And how do you say 20 hundredths as a decimal? Right there, 20 hundredths. It could be 2/10, because if you annex a 0, it's still the same thing. Could you simplify this? I could divide by 10 and get 2/10. Then I could divide by 2 and get 1/5. You know what? I should have divided by 20. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking a quiz after this. That is a fraction, decimal, percent equivalency. Good luck on it.